This feels
What's
weird.
up? I don't know if I'm going to be able to see comments at all, so
I
I don't.
gotcha.
I
Yeah,
don't.
I'm pulling
I
up
don't think I
YouTube.
can while I am on here.
I can't really hear you. I don't know why.
Well, I was trying to be quiet, but is that better?
No.
Shit. Hello.
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
it's just really muffled. I don't know why.
Probably because I need to charge my earbuds. Give me a second.
Okay. Hey, Lance. We're doing this live a little different tonight because Chris still has some stuff to work on.
Can you hear me better now?
Yes, much better. Lance says,
You are super loud now.
"Oh, sorry."
No, you're good.
Like I'm just a loud talker anyway. Especially I'm right in front of the mic, which is weird.
What did Lance say?
He said, "Let's go," and then he said, "Hello from Lincoln City."
Yeah, so this is the last of the 4 that I have to finish sharpening, and I've almost got it sharp. This is ironwood, and it came out beautiful.
Yeah. Did you get done sanding that and everything today? The ironwood?
Yeah,
Okay. I knew you were still working on it earlier, so that's why I was asking. But it still looks really good. It looked good before you were completely done with it.
I like the spalted maple.
Yeah, I like that one too. We don't have anyone else on here yet, so
Okie dokie.
you'll probably have to show off those knives like 80 times.
Probably.
Yeah, I like how those came out.
My Carta, by the way.
Okay. You said it was black and red on that one?
Yep.
Oh, yep. I couldn't tell at first because of how your hand was on it.
So this might be super loud. If it is, just let me know.
No, it's not.
Okay, good.
At least not for me. I don't know.
Don't post. Yeah, what what takes so long with sharpening thicker knives, especially with a big chef like this, is that you're taking off quite a bit of material to get that edge. And so you don't want to lose your heat treat or your temper. So
Right.
you don't want to let it get super, super hot. And I have little dainty women's hands when it comes to heat. So it gets to a certain level of heat, hotness, and then I have to put it down and work on something else. I've been slowly going through all these knives while I was waiting for that to cool down, making sure that there's nothing that I need to buff or address. And so far, most of them are looking pretty good.
Good.
Big buff on the backside of that guy.
How many knives did you end up having in that tote? With several.
That's a great question.
I didn't know if you knew or not.
Let me see here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, I think.
So just a few.
Just a couple. Like I said, a lot of the smaller ones, I haven't really had to do anything with them, so that's cool.
It was cool. Hey, Falk.
That's the Damascus still looks decent, so what's up, Paul?
No rust on the Damascus?
Mm-mm.
That's good.
It probably has like 14 layers of Renwax on it at this point. So,
Ah, true.
hey, Falk, I made another one.
She said, "Whoa, Alina is alone. Hey, girl."
I mean, not really.
And she said, "Nice, Chris."
Are you guys still liking your knife? I feel like I'm screaming.
I mean, at least I can hear you now. So
Loud noises. Ah, did Falk respond yet?
she said, "We are enjoying it."
Good.
So Chris is in the garage while I am in here because he still has stuff to work on. So he's
Yep.
home, but he's not in here with me.
Because I waited to the last minute to do shit like I always.
Shocker. Falk said, "It's a big knife, though. I can be pyramid head with it."
You're welcome.
It is a big knife.
I mean, I showed them it was going to be a big knife.
Well, yeah, no, I know that.
So, hey, Falk, if you guys want to, you guys want a companion with that guy, I do make a smaller version,
She said,
and
"I got little hands."
I've got a paring knife that I've got to do, and then I've got to make an even smaller version of this for a buddy of mine. So we we do have variations. So keep that in mind. And just to go to show how I usually make things either itty bitty or really big, this was supposed to be a paring knife.
I was like, "That's too big."
But a little mini chef works perfectly. So when I went to Walmart today, I was leaving and
Uh-huh.
I was getting everything out of the garage, and I had to run in the house to do something real quick. And before I went back into the house, I heard both of them howling. And I walked inside, and I was like, "You guys just get each other riled up, like you know that, right?"
Yeah, they only do that whenever they're in their crates. I don't know what happens.
Together, I don't know.
I think Ruby starts and then Blue joins in.
Probably Blue's probably like, "Oh, this is a great idea."
Probably. We're making loud noises, sure.
Yeah.
She said Brian gives me shit when I don't use the knife.
As he should.
First she said Brian gives me a shit when I don't use the knife, and I hope that part is not true.
He just throws poo at her. Use the
Right?
knife! This one came out really pretty.
Yeah.
And I like that flat grind. It's pretty cool. It's something different. Purple one came out looking pretty good too.
She said it's huge, okay? And then she said, "That's nice, Chris," on that last one that you showed. I have to read him the comments because he can't see them. So.
I cannot.
And then she said, "Chris."
Blue,
Blue, will you stop your bullshit? Sir, can you not? Go. They're gonna be looking at me because I'm in here by myself and not paying attention to them.
Yep.
Go to the door.
He could not, but he's not going to.
No, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, unfortunately, here in Tennessee, we have a lot of humidity, and because of said humidity, things have a tendency to rust. And when you use high carbon steel, it really has a tendency to rust. So I'm constantly having to check things out and make adjustments and stuff and put on Renwax because I don't want my shit to be rusty. Do what?
Fox said, "I've been playing Resident Evil Nemesis because it was $10 on the PlayStation Store. So all of the Resident and the Evils."
Hell yeah. I was just talking about how things like to rust in Tennessee, so.
Yeah. Let me go yell at Blue. I was like, "Oh, I can let them out and then I can come back and sit down for a few minutes and then go let them back in." No.
You knew better.
I know.
Yeah, I've even gone as far as to. So typically with my finishes, what I'll do, I'll grab one of these newer guys, is I dip my knives into ferric chloride, which gives them an oxide layer, which is what makes it dark. So it's an acid, and it essentially rusts the blade, but it looks this way because of the chemical composition instead of it being orangish red. So after this, or after I put it in acid, then I throw it in a stone washer, tumbler, whatever you want to call it. And I started out doing just Dawn dish soap and water. And with the high carbon steel, it was coming out like super rusted right out of the tumbler. And then I looked online and I found a recipe that you could do with a couple different ingredients to help fight against rust. And I've even gone further with it where I throw a baking soda into my tumbler to help with the rust, and I'm constantly using cans upon cans upon cans of WD-40, and it has helped, but it's still a losing battle. So if I have a knife that, especially if it sits in Kydex for a little while, we get rust. So I'm having to go through and knock that surface rust off and do some refinishing and just getting my nails look all nice and pretty like. This ironwood is some really cool stuff. It was hard to work with.
Okay, I'm back. Jesus.
Welcome back.
Blue is barking at the neighbors. What else is new?
I am shocked. We're getting there. We're almost there. I was gonna make some more pry bars, but I didn't get a chance. I guess I could do one or two tonight while I'm out here.
That's up to you.
You're right, it is up to me.
You still have the
I
other
wish you.
one.
Yeah, I still have four of them.
What were you gonna say?
Well, so I can see comments, but I have to get rid of the.
You have to swipe.
Well, no, I have to click on chat, so
Oh,
I can't see you or me, but I can see Hulk talking. So is she
yeah.
still
No,
in here?
I don't know. No one else is in here right now.
Awesome.
It just says there's one person watching, and I think that one person is you.
It shouldn't be because I'm not watching outside of this.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't know. Maybe it is false. You know, Falk, she's probably busy cooking dinner or doing laundry or some other thing.
Yep.
Just waiting for her to say, "I'll be right back."
Yep.
So yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna redo the handle so I can get that mark out and then make
Mhm.
it pretty again. The only thing that sucks about like redoing a blade or doing some work on a blade, like after it's already done, I have a sharp edge on there, so I got to be mindful of the sharp edge.
Yeah. Please don't cut your hand off.
That's I'm not trying. I don't remember who it was, but there was a knife maker that was working on a blade, and it kicked off the grinder or something, and ended up stabbing him like
Oh, geez.
that.
Yeah, don't do that either.
Not my plan.
At least one good thing is if something does happen, at least you're on camera, so I will know and I can call 911 right away.
This is true.
Obviously, I
Okay,
hope
so
nothing
this.
happens.
That's what I was going to say. Hopefully, that's not necessary. Dang it. So close yet so far. Give me a second. I'm going to be right back. Okay.
Okay. Hold on, guys.
Yeah, what I was trying to do didn't work. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, it's super loud on my end. And I have an echo now.
Hey, Brian. I got up because I heard Netflix start playing and I was like, what the fuck? So I thought one of the cats like jumped on the remote. I went in there and Blue is destroying one of the brushes fell off the robot vacuum. She ate it, except for like the brush piece.
Hold on, I got real bad echoes, so I'm going to jump out and then I'll.
Okay. Yeah, Brian. So Chris has some knives to work on still for the local show that we're doing tomorrow. So he's in the garage and I'm in here. I have like all these windows now where I've added you and removed you.
So you're going to have to remove those other ones. That's why we got echoes.
Oh, okay. How do I do that? Kick from studio? Kick, yeah. Kick, yeah. Okay. Now is that better?
I'm not hearing any echo from you or myself. So, yes, we're good.
Okay, cool. My bad. I
Is
thought
that
if I just
sure?
removed you. Yeah. I thought if I just removed you that would like remove you.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, Marco. You
What's
late,
up,
Marco.
Marco?
Yeah, so anyways, Chris is in the garage. I'm in here. He still has stuff to work on, so we decided to do the live this way.
I've got 2 knives to finish working. And it's only been like almost a 12-hour day. It's fine. But Brian, is that not pretty?
Do you tell him what a joy it was to work with?
It's a bitch. um, 6 out of 10 of enjoyability, 9 out of 10 of being a bitch. But I will absolutely buy some more and do it again because it is gorgeous.
I told him, I said, "That's the reason why they call it iron wood."
Hey, thanks, Brian. Yeah, dude, it grinds and sands like it's steel. Such a bitch. I don't like that. Got a corner that I need to knock down, apparently.
Mm.
Just caught my hand like perfectly, and I was like, ow.
I gotcha. Brian says that he has some coming. He said, "I'm excited."
It's a, like I said, it's a bitch to work with, but it's beautiful. A little bit better.
So, yeah, so we have the local show coming up tomorrow. And I think it sounds like there will be quite a few people there. And then Chris
Seems
said
like
it
it's
looked
going to be pretty busy.
yeah, Chris said it looked like they had several vendors. So I know for sure because this is a local show and it's not like anything knife related that we will be the only table with anything like this there.
I mean, you say that, but there's probably going to be some jackass that's like, oh, I have Damascus from Georgia that is stainless steel and high carbon steel to make Damascus. Fuck you, no, it's not.
If there is any other knife vendors there, but I even doubt that there will be that.
Swear to God, there's some jackass that's trying to peddle pack Damascus. I'm going to walk over to the table and be like, listen, motherfucker, this is what a real knife is. And I can tell you everything about it. Shut up and go away.
Thank
Oh,
you,
I'm
Brian.
so close.
Yeah, hopefully it goes well. If it doesn't, I mean, it wasn't very expensive and it's not that far from our house, like maybe 20 minutes. So obviously I hope that we sell some stuff, but at least it wasn't like a super expensive show to get a table at. So there's that. Plus, I guess the proceeds that they get, like from vendor fees and other fees that people pay, part of that goes back to the local animal rescue. So I was like, at least it's, going for a good cause. And they're doing like a 5K race in the morning, but a lot of those people that are participating in the race wanted to have a chance to shop at the vendor booths. So there's like 100 people registered for the race. So that right there will be quite a few people. And then hopefully we get more.
And I mean, this goes on all day, so
Yeah. What, from 8 to 5?
I think so. Excuse me. I'm so close to getting this knife done. Like it's almost sharp. It's right on the verge of being sharp, and I'm like, ah, come on, do it.
Well, I mean, also don't rush it because, that's when mistakes happen.
Well, yeah, no kidding. That's why I'm shifting gears a little bit. Hopefully not gonna comes.
Yeah, don't do that.
Hell of a live though.
Yeah. Did you see the live where Chris cut his finger off?
It was wild.
Exactly, Brian. He said, "Don't need that." Brian said, "I watched him super glue it back on."
I would too. I've got tons of super glue. Time to do some sketchy shit. Doo-da, doo-da. Hey, I got away with it. Oh, the doo-da day.
Do you guys have any fun weekend plans, Brian?
Cool. Much better.
Nice.
I just have to finish shaping up this handle again.
Nice, Brian.
Mm. Yeah, so right behind my phone, I keep that shit in stock. Just in case. But what I found at Lowe's or Home Depot, I can't remember which one. So for like fixing handles and other random shit that'll pop up, I found Instant Bond, which is like I can't remember what the name of it is, but there's another glue out there that you put the glue and it doesn't set until you spray the accelerator on it and then it's done. And this stuff works really, really well.
CA50 glue. What Brian said.
CA glue, yeah. It's just Lowe's knockoff version of it. Or Home Depot. I can't remember which one I got it at.
I can't remember because we looked at both. I think we got it from Home Depot.
I think so as well. But
Because I don't think Lowe's had it.
Brian, you need to get yourself a 2x72.
He said I stole some from work. We use it for miters on trim.
Nice.
He said I know hopefully soon on the grinder.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome, man. I have to get back to okay. So it's not plugged in, so it's not I can't show it off, but this guy right here, no worky no more. So I was cutting some 5160 and I noticed smoke started coming from the motor. And I did not realize that this is a ground, like a ground screw. So I was like, oh, hey, while it's still plugged in, I'm going to go ahead and back that out and see what's going on. and there was a spring that came out, not all the way though. And I went to go like press it back in, and it shorted even worse. So I'm hoping that if the show goes well, I can get myself another Portabands. I guess while I'm holding my phone, I could kind of give a shop tour.
Mm-hmm.
See, nope, wrong one. Uh, Huzzah! So we'll start at the beginning,
Our garage is
which
super messy too, guys. So
super messy. That's on my list of things to do. So walk in the door. Got shelves, my bike, riding lawnmower, Alina's bike at some point, random wood, refrigerator. And then we have the shop area, dirty area that I built, which that wall is going to be extended to about right here. So I will have this whole thing to make cool shit in. And that's my very messy desk where I've done some resin stuffs before and some drawings, and I got blacksmith tools, uh, table saw, and this eventually is going to be for my anvil. I can't remember what hardwood this is, but my father-in-law gave it to me. I got to cut it down to where it's not so tall. Then you walk into the knife shop.
have a good
And
night,
you
Paul.
got, have a good night, Hawk. You got my bandsaw, 4x36. That motherfucker doesn't work. 2x72. Random belts. I built these two benches. I built this bench. Grinder, drill press, 2x72. Random bits and pieces and shit. Random belts. The no shelf. That's poo poo. Another random shit. Built this bench. Sandblasting cabinet. My heat treat, not my heat treat, my temper Kydex oven, personalizer, Dremel, pneumatic tools, toolbox, air compressor, tumbler, random chemicals, another oven, random shit, Kydex, gloves, handle material, handle material, handle material, and then my forging setup, my new quench tank, anvil. This was a prep table that you would put like a flat top on in a restaurant. Arbor press, forge, uh, vise that I can't really use that well because of where it's at. Propane. And then I built this desk, and I've got just standing and a bunch of random shit. This is usually where I do my gluing. And yeah, that's my dirty ass shop.
Brian
That will
said
be.
that's way bigger than my shed.
It's a good size. I've got too much shit, and I
And
need
then we
more
have like
shit.
our other stuff to store, like the lawnmower and motorcycle
Yeah,
and
yeah. I mean, it's good size. I'm not complaining. Um, I just when I first started out, so right here is where the original wall was. So from here back, that was my knife shop, and I was like, I don't have any room. So then I knocked out this wall and then framed it in to go over this way, and now I need to go that way. So it's just always something. Yeah, man, it takes time. I had let's see here. We got the garage in 20,
2020.
was it late 2020?
Yep.
Okay. And then in early 2021, I framed everything, ran the electrical, and then set up how I would have my knife shop. And I ran out of that small space for a couple years. And then I was like, I need more room. And so it was 2 years ago, I think it was. There's a TikTok about it where I went through, knocked out that wall, built the extension. And now that I have more shit sitting back here, I'm like, I really need to do that again. And this time, though, I'll build a wall where I showed you, take out all these ceiling joists and run proper joists all the way across and then do that. But we'll see what happens.
Also have to get more lighting if you do that, or
More
when you do
lighting.
that.
Yep. It just dawned on me where all that cotton came from that we found in the lawnmower.
Where?
My insulation.
Some mouse saw that, was like, "Hey, this is great."
Yep. Yep. Which in my container that holds like my air tools, I found another nest in there that I threw away. There was nothing in it.
I'm sure you've provided homes to many a mice in your
Oh,
shop.
I'm sure. I mean, we don't have that big field in the back of the garage, so
Right.
so close.
Chris needs to do the same thing. He needs to, like, organize everything, which he has to a point, but over time, stuff gets unorganized.
I have a plan.
Well, Brian said that he goes, "I need to clean my drawers out in my shop." So I
I
was like,
need to just reorganize everything.
"Yeah, that's what I said." At least you completed that, sentence though, Brian, and didn't just end it with, "I need to clean my drawers," or, "I need to clean my drawers out." He said, "It is laundry day." I feel like every day is laundry day. I don't know how for 2 people we go through so many clothes. Part of it is with Chris, because 'cause he'll be out in the shop and then comes in, throws his dirty clothes in the washer. But for 2 people, we have a ridiculous amount of, laundry.
Yes, we do. All right, she's short.
Looks good.
Cool. That means I just have one more knife that I gotta fuck with. Which is gonna be the fun part.
Which knife is that?
The smaller chef.
Hmm. Let me go see what these dogs are doing because none of them are back here and I don't trust it. Okay, Blue's just standing at the front door staring outside, which is a little
At least
creepy
he's not messing with anything.
right now.
Well,
Oh, hey, Blue.
it's like you riding.
Pretty much, he's looking at me like, what? I was making sure you weren't eating something you weren't supposed to eat.
Again.
Yeah, again.
So y'all are gonna get to see a secret of mine that I learned from another knife maker. How to make your handles pop.
Pop, pop.
Mm-hmm. Actually, before I do that, I forgot a step with the knife.
And Brian said, I do like a poppy handle.
So I had to resand this handle. This is curly maple. No, it's not. Dyed maple. It might be curly. Yeah, we're just gonna go with regular maple. But anyways, there was a gouge that was in it that I didn't like. So this is sanded at 60.
And now we wait.
Ooh, that is sketchy having the sharp edge.
Yeah, don't forget that it's sharp.
Oh no, I'm not forgetting. It's super sketchy. I will end up cutting myself. That will happen.
Probably. Brian said, I need some quilted maple. What is quilted maple?
I think I have some.
Is that like quilted northern?
No.
I'm looking at pictures.
Quilted.
Yep. That's it. Looks exactly
Haven't
like the
used it
picture on
yet because
Google.
I gotta cut the block. But I got some. Also got another chunk of spalted maple, but I gotta cut it.
Brian said, yep, that's the stuff.
don't know what grit this is. Ooh, that's a higher grit.
Some
I
real
should have
pretty,
started off.
guitars on here made out of, quilted maple.
Oh, I'm sure. Huge. Start over the back. So yeah, the process that I just did, typically I'll start at 220 and then I'll take it all the way up to either 1,000 or 1,200, depending on what it is and how it's looking. Um, I don't know if I'm going to take this knife up that high again. We shall see.
Yeah, I agree, Brian. He said spalted anything is nice, I think.
Absolutely. I did a knife with spalted maple.
Mhm.
I showed it before. I'm pretty sure I showed it before Brian got on. Yeah, that's some spalted. It's gorgeous stuff. That's
All these guitars on here with this quilted maple. Like a bunch of different designs that people built, like, their own guitars, but they use quilted maple for the wood.
so what I'm hearing is you want a quilted maple guitar.
I mean, if I knew how to play.
Yeah, so the trick that I was told with what I'm doing is get rid of your flat platens and turn your speed down pretty low and just add Windex and wet sand. And it makes a huge difference. It makes a mess, but it makes a huge difference.
I mean, if you're not making a mess, are you really working?
Exactly. And so you can already see where that grain's starting to pop. And I haven't buffed it yet, and that's only at 220. Or no, that's 330. So
You said how far are you gonna take that one up, or you're not sure yet?
I'm not sure. Haven't made it that far yet. What I had it at before is I had it up to 1,200, I think.
I gotcha.
That's weird.
What?
There's like a spot of red on this handle, and I don't know where it came from. Not for me. But yeah, that's after buffing. So I'll probably just go back to the belt that I had on there, honestly, and do one more pass and buff it and call it a day.
Say it looks good now. Like, as far as you however far you went up with it. But I know it was already done too, so I'm sure that makes a difference.
Well, so with what I just did originally is I hit it with a 60 grit belt. So that took pretty much everything that I did completely off of it.
Oh, okay.
But I had that spot that I had to get rid of. So
Yeah. Brian said that's
it's
looking nice.
thank you, thank you. But yeah, Brian, you can do the exact same thing with your 1x30 ish. Because in order to change the speed, you would have to get a speed control to plug into it. But with a speed controller, you'd be able to do the same thing, turn your speed way low, and then get it wet. Ow. A buffer gets hot.
Oh, I was gonna be like, there it is.
I didn't do what everybody thinks I was going to do. Freak out, man.
Brian said, yeah, I need to get to Harbor Freight.
What do you need to go to Harbor Freight for?
He's probably like, yes.
If the show goes well, that's my plan on Sunday. Yeah. So much better. And a little bit thinner too. So all right. So I got this going. I need to try and knock down this corner. And I made it more sharp. What the hell?
All right, I will be right back. I have to go do my shot.
You shot?
Yep.
Fun.
Wee.
I'll be right back in front of the camera in just a second. I'm trying to knock this corner, this handle down a little bit without messing up the knife. A little buffing. There we go. Now, fun part, loading up the car with the totes. At least we're done. At least I'm done. Monday will be shopping. And then I'll start on the next project. Which will be finishing, if I can find it. Oh no. Yes. Well, goal number one, finding the knife that I need to finish. I don't know where it's at. But after I find it, I need to finish it, which it's almost done. And then I have to take some M1 Grand brass and smelt it into a bar, so then I can cut a knife out of it.
Okay.
That's gonna bug the shit out of me because I don't know where that knife is. I'm gonna have to find that on Monday when I'm cleaning up the shop.
What knife?
The knife that I've been working on for like 3 years for Charles.
Ah.
I don't know where it's at. I was gonna show it off and be like, I need to finish this, and I don't know where it's at. That's goal number one, is to find that knife. Oh, here it is. Here it is. So it's a Viking style sax, modernized Damascus. Couldn't tell you what these wood pieces are. I don't remember. And then I did file work all around it. And then we're going to take leather cord, wrap it around, put my logo on it, sharpen it. I need to re-etch it. And then make a sheath for it. And this is done. So you absolutely could, but this customer of mine wanted me to specifically take M1 Grand shells and smelt them into a blade. So, and that's another blade I got to find is the blank for that.
Brian said I love that shape.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. That was my first time doing file work on the spine. It's kind of cool. It looks like bones, but it's a very aggressive sax shape. And it's funny enough going to a state that this would be illegal. So I don't live there, so what the hell do I care? But yeah, I got knives upon knives upon knives that like I started and never finished, or been waiting in the wings for me to do something cool with them, or yeah. I was gonna do a couple more pry bars, but I don't I don't think it's necessary. I'll have these to work on. And I had a cool idea, which this is another project that I'm gonna have to do later. So doing probably a little bit smaller than this, drilling a lanyard hole and then almost doing like a marlin spike, but keep it square, or you'd use it as like a throwing spike. But
Yeah.
we'll see. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. And I know one thing though.
What?
I'm tired.
Well, yeah, I'm sure.
I do know one thing though. Bitches, they come, they go. No, I'm joking. I'm gonna jump off here and come inside and
Okay.
then join the live with you. So
Okay.
bye.
Bye. All right. Kicked him out. Now let's talk about him real quick before he comes back in. I'll have to scoot over too. He usually does after he comes in from working in the shop. Especially if he's been messing with my my Carta. Usually pretty stinky. And that ironwood stinks too, by the way, Brian. He was super stinky whenever he came in yesterday. Nope. I just grabbed one whenever I came back. I said, I kicked him out. Hurry up, let's talk about him before he comes back. And Brian said, I bet he smells funny. And I was like, funny? Because you stank yesterday after the ironwood. And I was like, by the way, ironwood stinks.
Smells terrible. Smells like burnt popcorn and asshole.
So just a heads up, Brian.
It's like the best way to describe it is so, like when you run over a skunk and like that first whiff, you're like, oh, it's not that bad. It's just garlic and onions. That's cool. And then it gets stronger and it gets stronger and it gets stronger and it gets stronger. Then all of a sudden you're like, ugh. That's ironwood. At first you're like, oh, it's burnt popcorn. This ain't that bad. And then it gets stronger and stronger and stronger. And then you come inside and your wife's like, ooh, that sounds lovely.
He hasn't even laid into the cat bed since I washed it. And he's like, it doesn't stink anymore. I don't want to have anything to do with it. I told him, I said, I'm sure it smells like your asshole and ball sack because you go to the litter box and then come in here and lay on it.
Do a lot of cleaning of yourself.
Yeah.
On that.
Mm-hmm. But now because it doesn't stink, he's like, no.
Well, I mean, yeah, duh. Shouldn't surprise you. Any animal is going to do that.
I know. This smells.
I know. Yeah, it smells clean. I like it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Calm down. Calm down.
Why are you putting the StreamYard?
That's not the.
Refresh.
Why do you have two windows open for StreamYard?
I don't.
You did.
I didn't think I did.
You somehow did. Stop it.
Like, it didn't open two windows, so I don't know.
I got nothing.
You don't smell too bad.
Sweet. Not watch that. I didn't watch that. I mean, it was just surprising because I was out in the shop for 12 hours today. So, figured I would smell pretty. You're right.
It don't smell like you did yesterday, or whenever you are working with my Carta.
But see, that's the messed up part. I was working with my Carter today and Ironwood. I should smell terrible. Maybe they canceled each other out.
Maybe.
Maybe those two mixed with sweat. It's not that bad. I don't know.
I mean, you don't smell like flowers, but you don't like stink.
Love how you do.
You already had those open, and it was minimized, so I just used that.
Okay.
Why are you talking shit?
I mean, I'm not, but I can.
Sure sounds like you are.
No, you're right. Uh, so Brian, you said that you had a white-tailed dinner to go to tomorrow. Is it a dinner that is made of white-tailed deer?
No, everybody has to put on a white tail. It's like a black tie dinner, but you have to put on a white tail.
These are this is the reason why I'm asking these questions. Like, I'm not being a smartass. I'm asking legitimate questions because things could go so many different fucking ways. Is it like the bunny ranch? Everybody's got to put on a fucking white tail. I don't know. Why we ask questions? Smartass over here. I'm legitimately asking.
Oh yeah, did you see that? Scroll back up a little bit. So he said, "This was brought to the potluck at work today." This is why you can't trust everybody's cooking.
So those are ravioli.
Yep.
With sprinkles.
Yep. And chocolate sauce.
Why'd you jelly the SpaghettiOs? Why is there random olives? Why was somebody brave enough to try some? Holy shit.
So I don't do pasta.
That I'm willing to try things, but
Hey B&W.
Holy shit, B&W. What's up, buddy?
Chris was in the shop earlier and it was just me in here.
I was working on we have a show tomorrow. I'm tired. Go to the beginning, but scroll back on the video. You can see the nap that I was working.
Just pooping
What's
in.
up, Brian?
We appreciate your pooping.
Stay regular.
Keep her moving. Greg said poop when I said pop. I just rolled with it. I like it.
Hey,
Some people pop in, you poop in.
I wouldn't expect anything less. We've missed it to you.
I know. We talk about you almost every live. We were like, I wonder what P&W is doing. I hope he's doing well. What?
Acting like he's an ex-girlfriend. Like, I wonder what he's doing right now. Wonder if he misses me.
That's you.
Stop giving away my secrets, okay? Damn. We haven't been texting. It's fine. I know he's still breathing. Let's text him earlier, showing him the Ironwood because I knew he'd appreciate it. Motherfucker, by the way, to work with. But damn, does it look good. I'm gonna have to order some more. I wonder, and this is just because I'm a simpleton. I wonder if spalted ironwood exists.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit, those are beautiful.
You scroll down or either way. There's a bunch more.
Those are gorgeous. See that chatoyance that I was talking about earlier? Beautiful.
And then scroll up. There's another guitar that I was like, up. That one.
Yeah.
And then there's one more.
That's gorgeous.
That one.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, a lot of things been going on, so I've been distracted with life trying to get back into the YouTube. Dude, you're good. I was checking up on you. Like I said, I figured you'd enjoy the Ironwood pictures, so. And also, you respond, I know you're still breathing. Destroys blades.
Welcome
back, Falk. Like, how so? Like bandsaw blades? Or like the knives I make? Because what do you mean Ironwood destroys blades? What?
Like, yeah, you just put the scales on there and then eventually the knife explodes.
So we have a local show. That's it's called Bow Wow Bash. And proceeds are gonna help like the local animal shelter or something. Plus we're doing like a 5K race. They had a bunch of vendor spots. So it should be a pretty decent show tomorrow. And as far as we know, I'm gonna be the only knife maker there. So could hurt, could help. We shall see. But I got a bunch of knives that I was I say a bunch of knives. I had 4 knives that I've been trying to finish for the show over the last couple of days. I just got them done 15 minutes ago. But then I had 13 other knives that I had to go through and make sure they were looking all good and schmexy and ready for the show. So that's why I was in the shop. Please tell me they're spalted ironwood. Spalted Australian ironwood. Spalted tamarind scales also look sexy. It just looks like spalted maple. That's the tamarind. Hawaiian spalted ironwood. There is a spalted ironwood. No edges of blade while carving. Oh yeah, dude. So as you grind and sand into ironwood, it grinds like it's steel.
I told him they call it ironwood for a reason.
So yeah, absolutely. If you were whatever you were using to carve ironwood, you would constantly have to resharpen. I was using a 2x72, and it was taking every bit of ass that my 2x72 had, plus me, on a 36 grit belt, just to make it not go, bitch, that's all you got. It was a bitch, but I did it, and it looks good.
Brian said he has some spalted tamarind.
To me, it just looks like spalted maple, but spalted ironwood would be fucking fun to play with. and it's different. That looks gorgeous.
Mhm.
I have to get some more. It's gonna be like me and my Carta. Love-hate relationship.
Mhm.
Definitely gotta get some more Spalted stuff. I like Spalted stuff. Thoughts on the current WWE storyline? I've been doing my best to keep up. Which one? Several of them I'm meh, but which one are you specifically talking about? You're talking about the Vision versus CM Punk and AJ Lee. I think is going to be a fantastic match. But same man, I got to
Yeah.
get a new portable bandsaw, so I need to make at least $100. Mine poo-pooed it.
Speaking of pooping, it pooped itself.
It pooped itself. It said, "I am not doing this anymore." It literally smoked.
Have a good night, Brian.
Commitments to dagger knives. Yeah, commitment to Black Star knives. You gotta show up, bro. No, you're good, man. We love you. Have a good night. See you on the next live, where we talk about how the show went,
Mhm.
good or bad.
He does their YouTube videos now.
I mean, could help me. I'm joking. Tell Jalissa we said hi. Why are you crying?
I don't know. Like my eye started like burning, so I was like, "What is in it?" I think we're good now. I'm not crying. You're crying.
It's not crying and knife making.
I'm not crying. I just feel like I had something in my eye.
It's like, is your eye gonna start doing that weird thing that it did for like 2 weeks in a row, to where it started like burning and then watering at night?
What it felt like it was starting to do, just the one eye. He's Ultim Brian.
I don't remember. I don't remember if it was 1 or 2. We just call them the Bryans. The Cena Lesnar is boring. The CM Punk stuff is good. I want him to slap Becky Lynch back. It would be funny to watch, to see CM Punk slap Becky and then have AJ Lee like kick Seth in the jewels. It'd be pretty hilarious, but I don't think WWE is going to go that route. Aw, my seat's messing up again. Look,
Yep.
that's another thing on my list too. I need to get a new
Yeah.
computer chair. Maybe we'll order one. We'll see. Don't say she is crying. 15-foot hole. If you're digging 15 foot down, you're doing too much. Same thing if it's 15 foot long. You're just doing too much. You're wasting time and energy. That would be hilarious. I don't like that they put the AAA title on Dom. I understand why they did it, but I don't really care for it. I don't really care for Dom, even though I know he's over right now. And I'm really curious to see if they're going to pull the trigger on Stephanie or if they're going to go with Io. Because Stephanie has been like off TV because she's been doing like English classes. She's from Colombia, I do believe. Stephanie Vacure. I can't say. But it also like hurt her what she had going because it's like, oh, hold on, you're in a women's championship match. We got to have you off TV for a couple weeks. It's like, but she had momentum. Like, why
Yeah.
would you do that? So I don't know which way that's gonna go, but I like both of them. But Io, I don't see them putting the title on Io because Io is wrapped up in Rhea and Kabuki Warriors bullshit. So I said what I said. Do the clam slam. Which you guys don't know what I'm talking about. One, our smallest cat, Penelope, her and Link will start to like fight, and she has the signature move that we have dubbed the clamp. It's pretty fun. She hasn't done it in a while,
She has that.
but it's pretty great whenever she does it.
And it's exactly what it sounds like. She gets on top of him and slams her clam on top of him, usually his head. But it's pretty great to watch.
Yeah, so she'll be on her back, like fucking with him, with her head facing towards him, and she'll grab him and then do a sit up and bam. I guess it would be the reverse clam slam.
But she's done it both ways. So
She has. She's sat on his face before, and she's also done the reverse. So
too much. I guess watching too much wrestling, she's getting ideas.
I don't know. Cats are awesome though. Always providing entertainment. Yeah. So, Falk, did you guys get your laundry room fixed up yet? Did you install the pump?
The sump pump.
The sump pump. I love when random people like react and you don't know who the hell they are.
Mm-hmm.
I got
She said no.
oh.
She said, "Well, I have pump." She said, "I got so much business anyway."
Nah, that sucks. I'm sorry. I have not seen it. We, upon Brian's recommendation,
Oh yeah, Brian.
we watched Bookie.
And now I'm mad that there's only 2 seasons.
I'm not even mad that there's only 2 seasons. I'm mad there's only 8 episodes in season 2.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many questions that were left unanswered. It was a good show. Oh,
Yes,
dude,
CW.
dude, you thought the first one was bad.
Watch
Watch the second one. It gets worse.
I don't know how they made it worse. What they did.
So, like, I've never heard anything good from the first movie, but I was like, you know what? This is an interesting concept. We're going to give it a shot. And I'm going to preface all of this with the fact that, and this may upset some of you, I am a red-blooded American. I appreciate the fact that the Tea Party happened and the Revolutionary War happened. I cannot stand British accents. I do not watch British movies. I do not watch British TV shows. Because I can't. Because freedom, fuck you. I knew what it was going into it, and I was like, you know what? We're gonna throw that out the window. It's a British story. They're gonna have British accents. Cool, whatever. Even with the horror aspect, it was awful. It was so bad. And so because of the first movie, they made the second movie. There is a Piglet movie.
Mhm.
There is a Popeye movie. There is a Mickey Mouse movie. There is a Peter Pan movie. And it's all in the Tooniverse, is what they're calling it. They also call it the something childhood stories, tragic childhood stories, or something like that. Universe. They have plans to make more. Who's paying them to do so? I
Right.
don't know, but they're awful. Stop it! Lay down! We're not playing this game! All the way! Westwood Ludo.
It's like, oh my bad.
Play that shit. Exactly. 1776 says fuck you. But it, like, even if all that stuff like didn't happen, like, it's just something in my brain. Australian accents don't bother me. They should. They don't. British English accents, it's like nails on chalkboard. And I don't know why. Yeah. They do have a baby movie. The Long Walk. I do too. It looks very interesting. We're caught up on Peacemaker. I was gonna be like John Cena. I can't remember what the name of it was. We just started watching Haunted Hotel
Mhm.
tonight. We're like half an episode in. Seems pretty good so far. But it's animated. Welcome to Derry. The trailer looks amazing. It's all in your head. You don't have to. Go to the door.
Yep. Really, I figured Popeye would be like just as bad. On the second one, they changed the storyline. So you know how the first one they kind of give you a backstory as to how they turned the way that they did. The second one does not follow the first one at all. They even have a different actor playing Christopher Robin. Yeah, they did introduce Tigger in the second one. After we watched the first two or the two Winnie the Pooh movies, we were like, we don't really want to watch any of the other ones. we're good. You good now? Or you just wanted to go outside?
I don't know. Is that the same spot that I yelled at him earlier?
Mm.
Ugh.
Told him, I said I figured that would be just as bad.
Yeah. Yeah, them going with a whole different storyline for the second one, like it was weird.
Yeah, and it didn't make sense.
No, it did not.
They're like treating it like a different movie.
So in the first movie, the only one that got eaten was Eeyore. The only one that was ate. Eeyore. Everybody else just disappeared.
Into the ether, I guess.
Yes. Just to come back for the second movie. Even though Piglet was killed in the first movie. And Pooh apparently is immortal. Up until the second movie. Spoiler alert. They'll probably bring him back. He's going to be Frankenpooh. I kind of hope they do that because it would be hilarious. Ooh. They take parts and pieces from the other animals to make Pooh a Frankenpooh. It'd be so bad, it would be so good.
I'm kind of disappointed though that in Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, that Pooh was wearing pants.
Yeah.
Give him an oversized shirt and no pants, just killing people. Yeah, Piglet is back in the second movie miraculously.
And then he gets his own movie.
Yeah, then he gets his own movie.
We don't get it either. There's a whole lot of plot holes. Whole lot of plot holes. Puka, I think. I think that's Puka. Do you, boo boo? Yeah.
I guess he like goes into the woods and then comes back as a whole different person in the second one.
He went on a spiritual journey and completely changed. like Lena said, different actor plays Christopher in the second movie, and he's a doctor. And it's like, I feel like there was a lot of information that was missed between two movies. And people are like, oh, that's that guy from The Killing with the animals. And so, like, he's a good doctor, but people don't want to see him because of his connection with 100 Acre Wood. And it's like, what? What is going on?
Maybe that's why he changed his whole like look. He had surgery and changed his whole what he looked like so people would recognize him.
We started watching Black Rabbit last night. It seems like it might be good. Unsure so far. It's a slow burn.
Yeah.
They had a lot of stuff that they had to like introduce and unpack before like things could really get going. But it seems like it could be good. I gotta talk to you about this.
Glad you appreciate the clean cat bed, Blue.
So we can do that with that,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mhm.
not anything else.
Mhm.
You wish Luis a happy birthday.
No.
Boo. Boo. Yeah, I wish I would have taken more pictures. I could show you guys. But got a lot of cool moments. Everybody will see it tomorrow when I post up the table.
Yeah.
We're on a weird angle where our table's at. So as part of the lady that organizes it, she gave me like 2 broken pieces of a shelf to put underneath the table. The table's level. It worked. I was like, I don't care.
Yeah, it was good.
Death of a Unicorn was good. That was unexpected. Very unexpected. Also curious if the pay-per-view tomorrow is actually going to be on ESPN or if it'll only be on ESPN Plus. Because I've heard conflicting stories. So
Yes, B&W. Bumbles bounce. Where he like instead of where he licks his axe and like nothing. It's like blood on the axe and he
trying to
licks
get
the
through All Hallows Eve.
the first movie with Arthur Combs.
Yeah. And then once you get done with that, you need to watch Terrifier.
1, 2, and 3.
But I mean, really, Ballrats, you could just watch 1 and 3.
Yeah.
2 was kind of garbage. 3 was just
Gory.
grotesque, brutal, and grotesque. Because Art the Clown.
Mm-hmm.
Terrifier 4 should be good. I like. I was not excited about this movie.
Oh, Anaconda.
So they're doing something really interesting with it. Have you heard anything about it or seen
No.
the trailer?
No.
So it's like a meta movie. So Jack Black and Paul Rudd are playing themselves as actors. And they want to remake Anaconda in the movie. And then shenanigans ensue, and they actually live out the movie Anaconda. It looks so good and sounds absolutely batshit crazy. Because I loved Anaconda. They were terrible movies, but like I loved them. And so for them to do like a meta sort of thing with it, like that sounds like it would be really fun. Plus, it's Paul Rudd and John.
Nobody said, yeah, I saw it.
I hope it's good. I really hope it's good. Right? I just don't know like how much like where they're gonna if they're gonna split or if it's just gonna be straight comedy or if they're gonna do comedy horror or comedy and then horror. I don't know. But it should be good. I don't want either. No thank you.
You don't have skin cancer anymore, but now you have herpes.
It's not curable. So
I mean, everyone has herpes.
finish The Boys, blah.
You didn't like The Boys?
Sir, you didn't like The Boys? Gen V's pretty good. We're getting
But
ready to come out with season 2 of Gen V.
But if you didn't like The Boys, you probably won't like Gen V. Exactly, Paul.
That's one of the songs that's in the movie. I mean, there's several seasons. Yeah, kind of leave you hanging on. But spoiler alert: for The Boys to do what they did with the one character who could make himself small,
Mm-hmm.
holy shit! And then now you have another similar character in Gen V that can make herself small or large, and
Mhm.
these props that they're using, like shit. I was like, well, I wasn't expecting that one. Oh, okay, we're doing it. All right,
Mhm.
okay.
Yep. Can you imagine like walking onto set that day to like do your job and there's just a big hole that you have to like walk into or a big penis? Like, like this is my life.
Oh, you need to give it a shot, Falk. Yeah, we're not going to get the final season of The Boys until next year, I think. But we're getting ready to get season 2 of Gen V, which is a
He
spinoff
said
of
it
The
just
Boys.
started, I think.
Oh, did it just start? Yeah. But Gen V was really good. And they've got another spin-off series that's going to be The Boys, which in the last season of The Boys, they're supposed to explain more of the character who's the main villain in
I gotcha.
The Boys.
He said Hero Gasm is my favorite episode. Was that the episode that I walked in on?
I think
you
it
watching?
was. Splat. It was. You are correct.
Mhm.
Well, as much as I hate to say this because we haven't been on very long, I've got to go put shit in my car for tomorrow. And we got to take showers and go to bed at a decent time because 6 o'clock is going to come very early. So, thank you guys so much for being on with us tonight. Sorry we had to cut it a little bit early, but I'm tired and still got work to do. So, Everybody have a good night. We'll see you back on Sunday. Hopefully everybody has a wonderful Saturday. Hopefully WrestlePalooza is not trash, but it's a trash name, so we'll see. Stay sharp. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do, and if you do, don't get caught. Deuces.
Bye. I was